Alright, what's going on, guys? This is something I've never seen before. Have you ever just been sitting there and be like, man, I wanna be something else, not a human though. I wanna be something else, like maybe, I don't know, a werewolf. Have you ever been thinking that you wanna be a werewolf? Well, today's your lucky day because my dude right here is gonna show us the 100% legit way to actually become a werewolf. He's got a full tutorial. He's gonna break it down step by step, but we're gonna actually watch him become a werewolf on camera. So it's gonna be pretty interesting. That's really all I need to introduce. There really isn't anything else I need to say because he's gonna break the whole thing down. So anyway, I'll let you guys take a look at the tutorial and we'll talk about it in a second.
I'm making this video. It's about being a werewolf. You know, I seen a lot of werewolf movies. I seen a lot of them, and some people think it's fake. Some people think it's real. For the people that think it's fake, shame on you. Shame. For the people that think it's real, thumbs up for you.
I mean, you heard the man. It came from him himself. If you believe werewolves are real, we're gonna watch him turn into one. You gotta slap the like button on this. You gotta drop that thumbs up on this. That low key self promotion though.
Werewolves are real. They are. They're very real. Very real indeed. Because I am a werewolf.
Okay, no one is expecting that. Nobody thought that you're a werewolf. That's a huge surprise to us, man. Like, is that why you're making this video? I really had no idea. I didn't know that's why you made a video saying how to become a werewolf because you are. Well, okay, let's just keep watching.
And you know what show that I really like that portrays werewolves really great? Teen Wolf. Yes, Teen Wolf. I really, really love that show a whole lot. And, people just don't know about the origins of werewolves. They're actually called lichens, to be honest with you all. Not werewolves, but I guess you can call them werewolves too.
Alright, man, I really appreciate the history lesson. I really appreciate you giving us the origin and backstory about where werewolves came from. But, I mean, if you could speed that up, that'd be awesome. Just kind of get to the transforming part already. Not to rush you or anything, but I'm kind of late for my class, how to turn into it's a class about how to turn into a Venus flytrap. So, yeah, that's, if you could just kind of get to the transforming already, that'd be awesome. Thanks.
But, to get back on subject, I'm a werewolf. And my transformation is not quite what you might think it would be. For I am just a beginner. I'm not an alpha, or what you want to call it. I'm not any of that. But I'm about to channel my inner liking, my inner wolf. Just like on Teen Wolf, So, please, for all those people out there that are wolves, I'm gonna be the first one to show you all how to really do it. Here it goes.
Alright, man, hold on just a second. Just wait one second. Before you get to the transformation, I gotta say a couple things. Now, for those headphone users, people are using headphones right now, or you have your device really loud up, I'm gonna give you a volume warning on this next clip because it does get a little bit loud. I'm just giving you a forewarning right now, trying to look out for you. But, like I said, just kind of have your volume at a respectable level because this next part does get a little bit loud. But, other than that, like, what is with the show Teen Wolf? Like, now, no, nothing against the show personally. Like, I don't got a beef with the show itself, but, like, I've ran into people in my life where, like, they're really into Teen Wolf and they're just really, really strange people. Like I met this really, really strange kid. I'm just gonna give an example. I'm not gonna say names or anything, but I met this really weird kid, and obviously I knew that there was something up with him. And I found his Instagram, looked on his bio, and I looked on his bio and it was about Teen Wolf. Every single one of his posts, he had like 23 posts. Every single one of his posts was about Teen Wolf. So I was, it's kind of, and that's just one example. I mean, there's a lot of different people I've met like that. It's just kind of a weird thing. I really don't know what the thing is with Teen Wolf, but I've never even seen the show really that much. I've seen like an episode or two, but that's besides the point. Let's go ahead and get to this transformation.
Please don't try this at home.
Right, because that's the first thing I was going to do right after watching this video is try this at home, try this for myself. I'm going to sit there in front of a camera and make like constipation noise. Just right. You know what? This is actually starting to give me some... I haven't heard these noises in a long time, guys. This is starting to get some Vietnam flashbacks. Is this happening again? Guys, I'm sorry. It's happening. I gotta go. I gotta go. Chill out, bro. You guys know that's exactly why he wore that shirt in the first place. He could have just as easily wore any other just regular t-shirt like button up or whatever, like I don't know. He could have just wore anything else for this video, and he specifically, I guarantee you, chose that shirt just for the fact that he could just go and rip it off in this specific clip. Man, he's not fooling anybody. We should have seen this coming from the start. I mean, this is turning into Wolf step number 1. You got to rip off your wife beater. This is ridiculous, man. I feel like in his mind, he thinks he actually looks like a wolf to us. Like, into the camera, he legitimately looks like a wolf, and he feels like a wolf, no doubt about that. But, like, what we just see him running around on his bed in his basketball shorts, jumping around, as a matter of fact, and clawing at the camera with his hands. So, I really don't know what he envisions himself like. I don't know what he thinks he looks like or what he perceives himself to look like. But we all know what's going on here. I mean, he just ripped off his shirt, jumped onto his bed, is jumping around in his room with his basketball shorts, howling and clawing at the camera with his own hands. So, I guess this might be step 3 of the tutorial, how to turn into a wolf. I mean, I don't know about you guys. I don't know if my contacts are messed up or something. I need to change these things, but I haven't seen any transformation yet. I'm still waiting on something magical to happen, alright? That's all I'm going to say. I haven't seen something or anything that's blown my mind yet.
I feel it pulsating. I have to calm down. I have to control it. What is...
Guys, wait, look. It's actually happening. He's returning back into his human form, the one that he never really left in the first place. But anyway, have you ever, just imagine being his neighbor. Like, have you ever just kind of sat there, been watching the sports channel, you just kind of turn on your TV, just chilling, then all of a sudden you hear some howling next door, and you're like, what the heck is that? Like, who is that? And then all of a sudden you realize that that's the kid who watches Teen Wolf. Like, my next door neighbor is the dude who watches Teen Wolf. I don't know what he's up to. He's probably up to something. But, I mean, like, I have some weird neighbors myself. Like, on the left or right, I really don't know what they're doing. They could be trying to transform into wolves. I wouldn't know. I just don't hear them. So I don't know what goes on in their houses, but if people can hear this guy, I'm sure they're getting some really weird assumptions as to what this guy's actually trying to do. So, anyway.
What is... I have to control it.
Yeah, man, definitely. Do your thing. You got to control it. At least just try to get yourself under control here. You got it, man. We would all really appreciate that. Okay, so much for that. All right, now hold on just 1 second. I'm not like a medical expert. I'm not a doctor or anything along those lines, but can't you like give yourself like an aneurysm by doing that? Kind of like just holding your breath and like flexing your, I don't know, just like flexing your neck and your whole body. So I can't, whatever he's doing, can't you give yourself like some actual damage to, like, I don't know, brain damage, whatever? Can you give yourself an aneurysm? I really don't know, man. I mean, I think I gotta research this stuff. You can get aneurysms by trying to turn into a, you know, I think I'm gonna Google that. Trying to turn into a werewolf aneurysm. Okay, so it looks like they have like a whole forum for this of people who are trying to turn into werewolves but ended up just getting aneurysms. So this guy might be next on the list, man. Who knows? He could run the forum. I really don't know. This is just kind of my personal opinion on this.
Can't let myself lose control like that. Sometimes it's hard to control it, you know? But this is what I wanted to show you all. Please don't think I'm crazy for doing this.
Yeah, man, totally relatable. I mean, I feel you, man. I hear you. I'm in the same boat. Sometimes I just can't control it. It's just kind of coursing through my veins too much, and I can't control myself turning into a werewolf. I just can't stop the transformation. I feel you, man. No, look, man. Nobody thinks you're crazy for trying to become a werewolf. That's cool, man. That's normal. A lot of people do that. I mean, just got to keep it on the DL because it's not something you can just kind of whip out in public. But I mean, that's cool, man. I feel it's extremely relatable. I hate when I accidentally turn to a werewolf and can't control it and can't come back. So I mean, I feel you, man. Just preach the truth, buddy.
But I could just feel it pulsating inside me. And it gets stronger and stronger each day. Sometimes it's hard to control it. But I'll get a hang of it. Thank you all for watching.
And that is what he leaves us with. That is what he ends on. Him saying that he's not actually able to control it fully yet, but he's going to get the hang of it. So, I mean, that sounds promising, man. That does sound promising. But, I mean, okay, so let's kind of talk about what we learned today, all right? We learned that if you want to become a werewolf, you need to wear a wife beater, set yourself up in front of a camera, and rip it off while howling. Make sure that the neighbors hear you while they're watching TV and that they may or may not call the police to kind of investigate to see what's going on. Just make sure you have all those set in place. And then also you need to jump around on your bed in basketball shorts and imagine yourself as a werewolf. I think I pretty much got all the steps, right? Like, I might as well just go try this right now. I mean, I might set up like a Periscope, like a live stream, so you guys can actually watch me turn to a werewolf. I mean, we'll see if this works. I'm gonna go try it in a little bit. I'll let you guys know the results. Also, if you guys want to try it, I mean, let me know your results as well. But I mean, that was pretty. This is a very, very educational day, if I do say so myself. So that is pretty much all I've got for you guys today. If you guys did enjoy this, or if you are gonna go become a werewolf after this, make sure you do drop that like. We're gonna go for 55 likes on this video. That'd be absolutely amazing. But like I said, that's all I got for you guys today. Thank y'all for watching the video. I really do appreciate it. You guys have actually got me to 5,000 subscribers, which is legitimately insane. I mean, I can't even believe that. We grew from like 4,000 to 5,000 in basically a week, but that's crazy. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next video.